Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO, where you may be wondering right now, Seniac, why is there no passengers in your airport? There actually is, there's 100, and there's a good reason for that. Last episode, we was lagging so bad. I had that many passengers with how big the airport currently is. The game was just lagging. It still has its moments right now because of the size of the airport. But what I've had to do, we have no airplanes here right now. I had to close the airport, cancel all the flights coming in right now. So we're only now just kind of getting everybody kind of situated on the flight planner. And I've had to reduce the passenger ratio. So now I'm down to 10% of the amount of passengers that I was originally at. Before I was at 100%. So if the plane had like say 300 people on board right now it's got 30 people on board. Which sounds legit crazy, but there is method to this madness. So I've had to reduce the amount of passengers just so we no longer lag, so I can keep building and expanding the airport. But I've reduced it to 10%, which might be a little bit too much, to the point where I probably won't be making money, but I'll play around the percentages anyway to try and get us into the green. But welcome back to the episode, boys. Hopefully now we can continue the build of our airport and get people to their destinations. It does look a little bit weird now it's a ghost town, but I don't really have any flights scheduled at the moment. So I just gotta wait for them to all pretty much come in. There's a few flights coming in very, very soon anyway, so we can rest a little bit easier. But today, I want to try and get some more expansions done. Now, we have nothing on the inside of our terminal apart from getting onto the plane, getting off, and recently we built some restrooms as well. Well, I want to build a restaurant or two. I want to create some kind of food options, some shopping options on the main concourse area here, and kind of get planned and situated to where we're going to expand this to mirror image our airport on the other side. There's a lot we've got to do right now, but we can wait, what's going on with this plane? We can definitely do it. This plane has no skin. What is going on here? Look at this. 20 people arriving, 16 people departing right now. Just goes to show. Just goes to show. So, we'll pretty much begin with kind of planning out a restaurant and a store in the middle. What we also will do as well is figure out how we're going to do this bit. Sort out where the gate is, the walkway. So I know how much space I've got to kind of build in the main concourse area. More shopping and stuff going forward. So what I reckon we do then is we literally clone. So we're going to copy and paste all of this here. Now I know exactly how it works and where it needs to go. So just wait for the game to update. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. And we go all the way over here. And we're going to drop you down just there. Bam. So, the actual walkways or the walkulators are slightly off-centered, which is perfect for us. But now we know how much space we've got to work with when it comes to building our stores and restaurants. So, what we'll do next then, we'll set up a bit of the blue carpet pathway. So we know which, well, the passengers know which way they've got to pretty much go. Now, what have I been doing down here anyway? We've been leaving a 2 gap wide. I don't know how that's going to work or what it's going to look like in this kind of area. But if I leave a 2 gap wide, because we've also got these here as well. 2 gap wide to there and a 2 gap wide to there equals this, a 4. Now, if I utilize that 4... as being what we, like one of the main walkways, unless you want to use the walkulators, I can kind of then get an additional idea of where all this is going to be heading. So I reckon we bring this, I'll bring it to about here for now, just so it's all in my head. So we do a 4 this way and go up. And I'll take it as far as the walkulator itself. And we'll bring it down just to here. There we go. So, once they go through security, which I still haven't set up anything to do security properly just yet, they enter down here, which will give them the same graciousness. What do we have up here? There we go. That we've got going on. So the 2 wide gap, which is our 4, bringing our 4 all the way out, and we end it just there. So this is what happens in real airports. They use flooring as a subconscious technique to make people know where they've got to walk without telling them where they've got to walk, if that makes any sense. That makes sense, right, boys? That makes sense, right? So what we're going to do then, we're going to try and connect these up in some type of a U shape. And it's also going to kind of indicate where we're going to have our first store. So if I bring it to here, and let's say I brought this all the way down. Do I bring it to there or do I bring it to here? I can bring it to there and then kind of match them up with a 4 by themselves. Yes, this works gloriously. So bring you to there, all the way across. So now we've got our U shape. It doesn't mean... Why does that one feel like it's sticking out more than this one? Is it me or is it just me? Hold on. Why does this one feel like it's sticking out more than the other one? Has something happened here and no one's told your boy about it? I think something's happened here and no one's told your boy. I actually feel like we might be a little bit too long on this one side. Unless the center point is completely off. Right, hold on. So from there to the end of the walkulator is 64. From the walkulator to there is 64. Hold on. Something ain't right. Something is not right here. And I can't quite figure out what it is. So that should be center. All these are equal. They've all been cloned. That is our center point. So what's going on here? So from there to there is a 56. From there to there... So the 56 would be here. So that there would be where we walk up. Right. But then how does all that work? Because the way we've got this all... There is not one side longer than the other, is there? Well, no, they can't be. Because the way we've got this all set up... Right, something's not right here. So there to there is a 98. There to there is a 98. There's 4, there's 4. 2 and a 2, 2 and a 2. How is this doing this? Right, let's figure this out here. From there to there is a 44. So from there to there is a 44. Guys, I'm losing my mind here. I'm losing my mind that I can't see why this is so out. Why can't I see the reason why this is so out? Right, okay. From toilet corners, that's a 150. From there is a 150. Something ain't right. Something is definitely not right here. Right, from that corner to there is 180. From this corner, 180. What is going on? 52. 52. Let's all take a moment. Because I have no idea what is going on right now. We're way too over on this side than we should be. So what I got to do right now is demolish this and then literally delete everything that I've just done. There's me, right, losing my mind, okay? There's me losing my mind, and then it just turns out I've built over a little bit too far on the one side. So we're going to go all the way up here, and I'll bring it just to there for the sake of it. Now, how it turns out to be is we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one touches the carpet. Here we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth one would have touched the carpet, but it turns out this is the carpet in question. So I still might not have that carpet in the correct place right now. I still might not. But basing it off the toilet here, if we go all the way up, we're 1 to the left. So here, all the way up. Right. Hold on. 1 to the left. We're actually 2 over too much. Holy smokes. Seniac, learn how to build, you noob. So by that logic then, if I quickly pause, from that corner, we're sticking out by 90. So from a brand new corner, actually, where did that kind of, where the line comes down? So sticking out by 90, which leaves me with 1, 2, 3, right, it doesn't really matter. But the end of that matches that, right? Yeah. Holy moly, we got there in the end. Which means that might be sticking out a little bit too far as well. But we'll see. We'll truly see. So that will go all the way up to here. Oh my goodness me, boys. Someone shoot me. Someone shoot me. So back to clothing. Before I was rudely interrupted. We'll get this all back in. Well, actually, I can't get it all back in because I need to get the stand back in. Oh my goodness me. One day I will figure out what I'm doing. And I can't get the stand in now because I'm waiting for him to demolish a little bit more of this area. In your own time, guys. It's not like I'm in a rush. It's not like I've got things to do, places to be, people to see. You know what I mean? So that's been placed here, which I can now build it in, which is glorious. And then we'll go back to the cloning for the third time. We'll try and get it all done. And then we'll figure out where the carpet needs to go. So you go here. Yeah, the wall goes on that. Okay, so I was completely off even with the second carpet. You absolute noob. You're an absolute noob. Right, there we go. So, in terms of the carpet then, is it 1 away or 2 away? It's 2 away, isn't it? Yeah, so we go across by a 4. Bringing you all the way down. Now it looks right. I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't want to talk about it. So, even though I'm not going to get this built right now, so I at least want to get the stuff kind of in place for it. So it'll all work out in the end. Right, anyway, where was we? Where was before we were rudely interrupted? Oh yeah, I want to build my store. So actually, no, we'll start with a restaurant first, and then the actual kitchen will back onto the store. This will be a really, really big restaurante that we can kind of get set up. And we'll build all this in planning mode. It will make my life 10 times easier. So we will zone the area first. So we need the food room. And we'll leave a 2-gap border like this. And I'm going to bring it just 2 off the first walkulator. So it's a fairly decent sized room, but it's going to be absolutely huge. And we can get all the good stuff in here. So first things first then, we'll build, and this is the center line here for the where we want the restaurante. So we'll make the restaurant, the kitchen for it. So we'll go 120, 120, and then we'll bring that down to a 60. Down to a 60 just for now. And that's where we'll kind of situate the kitchen in, which will then back on to the checkout counters for the store that will zone in here. So even though that kind of touches there, I'm not going to build all the way to the edges on all of it. We're just kind of getting it all in. Wait, wasn't I meant to be in planning mode? What happened to planning mode? What happened to my planning mode right now? Where's planning mode? I don't think I was in planning mode, to be honest with you. Right, food-wise then. we're going to first get the large counters in place. Now, I always forget which way they've got to face. It's something that I am so damn foolish about. And I will never, ever, ever figure it out. Okay, the railings go on the outside. Makes sense for the cafeteria trays. Basically, that's kind of how it works. So get right in, boys. Right in right now. Rotati this. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a little bit of a gap either side on them ones. We can put some nice plants down. I'm going to refuse this. Don't talk to me. Oh, he's going to hell. He is going to hell. So we'll put some nice little plants in. Just there and there. We'll throw a door. Just here. And here. Those are the staff doors. Back to the food and stuff like that. So let's sort out the kitchen stuff then. So cooking station is what we need first. So we'll place in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. We're gonna need stoves. So, which way does a stove go? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need stainless steel counters. Oh, okay, I've got one too many cooking stations in, basically. Right, stainless steel counters. Which way did these go as well? 1, 2. A kitchen sink. Yikes. Well, we're going to have to back these on ourselves. So kitchen sinks and then fridge freezers. Right. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully this works out. Now, I think we lost our international zone here, haven't we? Well, what have we lost here that I can't get in? Oh, you got to place it directly in the area. Right, that should be okay. I mean, one thing that we would probably eventually want as well is some trash cans. So, where's the trash cans at? Are they in the extra bits? No, they're in the terminal section, right? Trash cans. Which I'll place one there, and then one there, and then one either side of the sinks. Right, that's just the kitchen area. That is just the kitchen area. So we're also going to require the counter stuff as well. So, right, snacks section. And this is all to do with them picking up the snacks and then obviously taking them to where they pay for them. So I reckon we'll do a nice little row of snacks here. Right, let's pause this all right now. Do the same thing here. We'll go for the sandwiches on the next lot. There we go. We'll leave this little section here open because we've got the coffee machines. We'll do there and there and there and there. And then we've got the beer taps as well. And then we can put like loads of seating around in a big horseshoe. Because there's going to be a lot of people in this side. So we need to make sure that we get it all come. Oh, display fridges, of course. So what I could do with display fridges... No, actually, we'll put them here. It'll be like a little mini mart. In many ways. A little bit of a mini mart there, and we kind of still keep a little bit of a walkway going through. So, food counter-wise, now I like to use these as doing like little corner pieces. So I might kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do it like that, kind of create these nice little corner sections. I've done 3 on that one. It's just a way to kind of like slightly enclose the area. That's kind of how it feels. Now this one will be a little bit different because... No, actually, it's fine. It's fine. So, we're just missing table and chairs. So, let's at least let them build this first. So, we're going to have to commit to that build. So, building, build plan objects. And then just, oh no. Build plan objects and then just cover all of this. And then pretty much let it get itself all done. Now, I think we are making money. Let me go on a daily. Previous day we made money, but obviously that's when halfway through the day, I pretty much cancelled everything. But this day right now, other expenses. What I've spent in construction, if I never spent that in construction, I would have made profit on today, considering I'm only running at 10% passengers. That's crazy in itself, isn't it? Now, because I'm running at 10% passengers, it does mean that a lot of these places here will not reach their sales targets. KFC did. WH Smith won't. Co-op will. Maybe. I mean, it's getting close to the end of the day. And McDonald's won't as well. So, I'm expecting to lose their contracts, but until I get more passengers in, there's not really much I can kind of do right now. Let me staff zone this section so the passengers don't try and walk through the kitchen area. And let them get all this now done. And what I'll do is I'm going to clone the seating down here. So I'll clone a double first. We'll start with this. Well, let's pause it. It's easier to pause it and place it all down. So if I start... Do I start in the corner? Let's start in the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll kind of replicate it just here for now. We'll do some up over in this side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll quickly clone the single chairs. Alright, grab them. And then just let them build the rest. Let them build the rest. So the singular chairs here, I'm actually going to put these like this. So we're visually creating like entryways into here. Now we'll do the same here as well. And right, we'll get the one extra in there. Might as well just squeeze a few extra in. Just get not as many as I can, but just enough. Oh, I'm going to put some more down here as well, couldn't I? Right, we'll get that in after. But lots of seating now available. Because I know this is going to be the most used one. Because we can have all the passengers inside of the actual terminal as well. So should be a pretty good one. It should be a pretty good one. Yo, look how much money we had. Like 65 up on the hour then for a second. That was really good. So even though there's no seating yet, I can still sign a contract. Now I'm not going to go for something too crazy because at the end of the day, I don't really have the amount of passengers required. Now, do you reckon I could reach 125 for sales bonus for Burger King? Let's try it. Let's sign Burger King and let's see what they can get up to in here. That would be quite interesting to see. So lots of tables and chairs to now squeeze in. It will take a minute or two. We'll sort out the flooring as well. So we'll first get in the beautiful marble required. Right, and then we'll get in we'll zone in the kitchen stuff next. And then we're going to do a nice wooden floor for the whole of this. So we'll go quite big with the wooden floor. Bigger than what visually the restaurant looks like it's going to be. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So let's quickly then clone those extra seats. It all just fits in, doesn't it? It all just fits in pretty nice. Well, I'm excited to see this all happen. I think I've gone the wrong marble floor as well, haven't I? Yeah, I think I've done the wrong marble floor. Even though this one looks nicer than the one I'm using, I'm still going to go for this one. Wait, hold on. Have I got the right one? Wait, did I have the right one? I think I had the right one in the first place. It just looks visually off. Maybe because we're comparing it to other places. Yeah, I think because we not even got it around here, it just slightly looked a little bit off. But, okay, we're at 30. I think we actually will do the sales for Burger King a day. I think that'll be alright. So, the main concourse area for a restaurant is now in. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing right now. I'm quite surprised we actually got it in. It took how long to get one of these babies in? So it's worked out pretty well in the end, right? It's worked out pretty well in the end. So let's now just very quickly sort out all the flooring around here because I want to start finalizing some of these areas now off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend... We're going to delete this, and we're going to extend the security area here. So wait for them to delete all this first. We might as well just cover all this in the marble, then sort out the pathways after. There we go. So while we're waiting them to do all that, then let's get the blue on the go. And we're leaving a 2 gap. So what I could do... 2 there, so a 2. Okay, I'm going to leave a 3. That will be a 4. Oh, I was trying to work this out. So I reckon we'll keep to those patterns there. It's just, again, to visually tell them where they've got to go. It just makes a little bit more sense, right? And then for this, we have to sort out some of the zoning, don't we? We've got to quickly secure this. But then we need to get rid of the international border. Well, that goes there first. That goes there. Up to there. And this one down just to there. So, cloning this then. So, we'll copy and paste all of these. Bam. So, get these all in. And that completely sorts out this whole area here. Because obviously when we have more passengers, it's nice to have more capacity for the passport control to get them out of here. And just fills this area up a little bit more as well. Now, we'll kind of sort this out. So we'll bring that down to a 2 just there. Now this is an interesting one. I don't really know what to do in this bit. I mean, I could literally just do a 4 going up. Make it visually represent where they need to go. But that's probably as much as I would probably want to take it. But yeah, lots of security gates right now for passport control for them to get out. Which is something that I obviously will replicate over on this side as well. Now, do we reach our sales targets? Oh, I don't think we're going to yet. We need more planes coming in. What's the flight planner is now getting busy, which is good to see. But it won't be until I start building this side that we see a huge benefit. Okay, so paging down anyway. We've got the. I'm assuming we've already got the floor in here, right? It looks like we've already got the floor in, but let me just kind of cover it one time. And we're just going to quickly sort out the floor here. So that is a 3 away. So I can do my 4. We can do a 2. And a 2. And that's all I really want to do just there. So it's slowly all coming together, boys. It's slowly all coming together. And then we'll just very loosely do this area. So what I can do is literally just cover it first with the flooring, the marble flooring in question. So we go all the way to the top, which I still need to set up some more walkways. 33 grand there for all the marble flooring. There we go. And then we'll just set some of the carpet here. So I'll only go as far as the walkulators for now. Because we now have a pattern in question. And I throw a little bit of a wall just there. Because I might throw a restroom here at some point as well. So the ideas are there. We kind of know where this is now all heading, right? We kind of know where all this is now heading. So it would be nice to try and extend. I mean, how expensive is this going to be? To go all the way up. I mean, I'm going to have the money to do it, but holy smokes, is this going to be expensive? 720,000. Yikes. Yikes, he says. So all the way up to here. There we go. And what I could do is I could build the store. This is actually quite interesting right now. Okay. This is quite interesting. So that there. I could place this also here. How big is that? That's actually a really good question. Will it fit within that gap, or do I need to move these do I need to readjust the walkulators? Right, what is the where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Food room. It's a 48 by 34. Okay. So if I came... Where's it? It's 2 off this here, isn't it? Yeah. So not quite would it fit within here. But I might set up or change how the walkulators are around here. So I can fit a store in. And then manage to throw in another cafe or restaurant. Could be a good idea, or it just could be a really, really terrible idea, and I'll just kind of make it as I go along. Because you don't want too many in. too many then means, you know, there's not enough customers. So you kind of have to be a little bit careful. I'm surprised at how quickly they're actually getting this bit done as well. That's kind of slightly surprising me. Did we get the fencing down here? We did. Oh my goodness me, I forgot we've got to get all the fencing in. So we'll go to here. To there. Run this all the way up to there. Just to cut that area off. Now we have got it all in going around here. It goes all the way around. Let me just double check it. I know it goes all the way up to the side, but I don't know if I made it go across. I didn't. No. Okay, it's not to worry. It's not to worry. So at least I know where we're currently at right now with all of this. Now, we didn't reach our sales targets in Burger King. And I know these guys are going to give up very soon. McDonald's is going to be on the way out very soon. It's not good, is it? It's not good, boys. It's not good. So I could slightly adjust it, but I want to get all this in. Because what I want to eventually do is I want to get all the stands in, get a full flight planner, and then kind of see if 10% is it, how far I can move that 10% up before the game really starts to lag again. That's my aim. That's my goal. Gonna refuse. Don't talk to me. Seniac, that's mean. That's real mean right now. Right, so more stands. So we've given it a 4 gap is what we've done. So that stand would go here. Another 4 gap is there. And then the last 4 gap is there, which perfectly ends for us. And then we've got the service road to go around it. So now I've got the stands in, we can actually connect the security checkpoint for the vehicle checkpoint, the second one that we should have had implemented. That has been complaining for the longest time. So that is... So that there to there is a 8,500. I have a feeling we're too far over on this one as well. Only by 1, right? Yeah, only by 1. We'll also have to delete this. And then put said wall back in here. So I can then continue my service road. I'm really hoping I did service road. So that would now go all the way down, wouldn't it? Yeah. Where it would meet here. Connect in. And just for the sake of this, we have that there. Now, why is this one able to go around it? Oh, it's because it's flipped. Because obviously that's this bit here. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I amaze myself sometimes. I really do. Right, there's a lot of stuff I've now implemented that they've got to get done. There's a lot of stuff there. But now with the road connecting, it's not really going to be handy in any way, shape or form, but at least the security can stop complaining once we've got the road kind of sorted out. Additional stands now being placed in, so spend it while we do have the money. And I won't do all the taxiways and runways until, you know, we've got a little bit further with it all. Now, Burger King's open for a brand new day. It's still not going to reach its sales targets. But I'm not going to change anything until I've got all the stands in. That's when I can truly kind of see then at that point. Is my 10% passenger ratio going to be enough? It's enough to make profit if I don't spend any of it. But in the long run, that's where we've got to see. That's truly where we've got to see at that point. So yeah, it'll take some time right now to get all this stuff in. There's a fair bit to get done. So just let it have its time. So if I didn't spend any of my construction money then, which I spent 1.4 million, I'd be $500,000 up on the day profit. When you put it like that, that's pretty good. No way in this world are we making previous day nearly 300,000 in parking. Are we full down there? Oh my goodness me, we are. We are full. So it's the long-term parking that is currently very, very full right now. So that's ridiculous. We need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously back it on. So the way we built all this as well, the layout of it is set up so perfectly for future expansions. It's set up so perfect just to continually expand the area. It's so good. I'm getting more parking in because this is a huge money maker. So I'll only expand this far. Just for now. Because that is a lot of parking, and if they fill this as well, then I don't know how we're filling all of this, because at the end of the day, we don't have that many passengers compared to before. So how does that work? Also, should I cancel these here and this one? Because that was going to be walkway, wasn't it? And then now we got rid of the ramps that were originally here. All that can go. Oh, and we've got to do the crossings as well. This is all part of the fun, right, boys? It's all part of the fun. So crossings there. Got to do a crossing set here. Crossing set that will go here. And a double just there. So that will be fine for now. I'll just quickly sort this side out. So you only really need it where they're leading to. That's the only place you'll kind of need it. Quickly just set it up here. Bam, bam, bam. I know some of them are not really positioned correctly. But who am I to argue? Okay, so finish up the rest of this road. Which I can actually put some here now as well. I didn't do it over on this side. There's just so many crossings, but I want to make it as easy as possible to transition from the car park to over here. Alright. Is this long term? Yeah, they're all long. Are they long term by default? No. You got to select them all to switch it over. Now it's all long-term parking. Right, okay, so let me do the walkways right now. Under here. So it's only really there and then over here. But they're already starting to park in these car parks as well. There's a lot more cars now on the way. So we could be on to like 500,000 big ones a day in parking fees. That just seems ridiculous, doesn't it? That does seem a little bit ridiculous. So all this area is now pretty much done. The vehicle checkpoints are now stopped complaining. The road goes all the way around, which is glorious. Goes all the way around. Absolutely perfect. Glorious, 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 glorious. Getting some revenue coming in. It's currently closed for the day. Yeah, I think this is not too bad. So I think the main goal now then would be to think about getting the 3rd and 4th runways all set up. I'll give them a big challenge right now, and that is to go across here by a 16, that is. To get all of this now set up. So it's across by a 16. So if I first initially go all the way over here. 16. And then the width for that is a 12. But the width for this is it's a 12. So we've got to find the central point here, and it's all part of the fun. So that's a 2. So a 4. That's a 12. What's the width of that? Oh, no, it is a 12. There we go. So it at least leads to there. Oh, that's actually a good point. I could use those runways for now, but it's not how I would want it. Actually, thinking about it right now, I wouldn't connect here because that would go to these runways, but I can at least use those runways until. So I could get these all set up. Oh, that's actually quite exciting. Right, okay. If that's going to be the case then, we need to get our 6x6s up here to get our double jetways, or our jetways in general, implemented. There we go. So once they're built, we can build all the elevators going up. We're going to upgrade these to the jetways. Build jetways. Very good, very good, very good. It is all happening. Until I can afford the 2 runways, we can just use those and just get at least these ones over here up and running. But it's a lot to ask for. It is a lot to ask for. So did they do all the car parking down here? Yes, they did, apart from the sidewalk. In terms of our parking fees right now, previous day, 302 big ones. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Honestly. Stupid money. If you ask me. Stupid money. But it pays the bills, right? It pays the bills. Right, Big Yeah King. I'm surprised the other ones haven't kind of cancelled their contracts. Right. We're making some serious headway right now with the little rooms on the 2nd floor. It's just going to take a while now because I've got them to do so much jetway. So much jetway now getting involved. So we will have to start thinking about sorting this side out as well. So just to kind of in preparation for it, get rid of the walls. I can then literally just clone a big chunk of these either side, and that will work out. I've still got to sort upstairs out as well. Now, it's fine up here, but I'm on about the queuing system and the floors. Make it look a little bit nicer. This is set up to mimic this to go underneath to the concourse terminal over on that side. And I might redo the walkways here. I might redo them. Because I'm not feeling it. Having them staggered like that. But to do anything right now, I've got to play the waiting game. I've got to play the waiting game. So last thing I'll do right now, just to cause ultimate chaos and havoc, I won't clone the walkways, the walkulators, because I'm going to reposition them. But we're going to get all these in. So, oh, I can't get those in because I've got to secure the areas. Of course I do. Right, implement you. Right, now wait 20 years later to international zone it. Yeah? No? Maybe so. Yep, there we go. So then now doing each one of these. Which, again, like I said, takes 24 years. Now, you can't... I don't think you can international... No, you can't... I wish if you international zoned, it would automatically make it a secure area. Rather than having to do 2 at once. As I slowly choke, it's slightly annoying. It is slightly annoying. There we go. Oh, that's it. I was getting carried away there. I was enjoying it too much, apparently. So, copy and paste. All of this down here. So I'll do the first one again because it will place in the elevators for me. Alright, get right in there, baby. Why is he not putting in? Oh, don't tell me the thing above is in the wrong place. No way! Did I miss this one with the zoning? How did I manage that? I mean, yeah, in my head I was thinking, I did say, I was getting carried away there. I did think there was one more. Didn't realise I missed the very first one. Right, 10th gazillionth time, let's clone this. Right, I've actually got to re-clone it because I haven't done it properly. Right, there we go. Right, come on, game. I'm sick and tired of your shenanigans right now. Let's do this. Right, there we go. The elevators are now green. Right, 20 years later. As we all fall asleep, the game will realise I've placed down 8 elevators at once. It's not going to do this in every single one I do, is it? This is a very long time. Oh, no, there we go. We got there in the end. Oh, no, it's going to happen on every single one now, isn't it? Right, here we go. Boom. I've clicked. How long do we now wait? We now wait 20 years. We now wait 20 years. So how you guys doing anyway? You guys doing good? Did you eat all your vegetables? Well, we got there in the end. I gotta do this 2 more times. Right. Boom. Did you tidy your rooms? Did you take the trash out? Did you do all your chores? Yeah? Well done. Very good. If you eat all your vegetables, you'll grow up to be big and strong one day. Oh, Seniac, shut up right now. Oh, there we go. Idle conversation with Seniac. Right, last one. Last one. So the weather's been terrible lately, right? So yeah, shut up about the weather! What are you talking about right now? What are you talking about right now, you absolute noob? You absolute noob right now. Right, we'll get there. There we go! Hallelujah. Right, anyway, like I said, it's a lot for them to get done right now, so we're not going to really make any progress moving forward at this moment in time. But we are down to our last million, but that is just mainly down to the fact that I've been spending it like crazy. A lot of my vehicles are driving around right now. I'm going to assume it's my refueling trucks, because I've still got plenty of parking available. But I do feel like we need a few vehicle depots dotted around. Now, vehicle depot is here. I do have space to kind of squeeze them in around here as well. Maybe drop a few over there. Maybe some up here, but is that a little bit too far away, you reckon? I'm going to place one here. We're going to go for one there, because these do get a little bit busy and a little bit full very quickly. I'm going to go one there as well. So not all crowding the same one, so when they all come out, it does cause a little bit of havoc on some of the junctions. But anywho, we're doing pretty good. How's the parking situation? Oh my goodness me, that's even nearly full as well. Wow, we've added 50 grand to our parking fees. Oh my goodness me, we are going to need some more parking. Anyway, guys, we've managed to get our restaurante in. Which is good. We planned out a lot of it and finalised a lot of the areas. We managed to get a load more, well, extend all this and get some more stands in as well, which can use our existing runways, so we can actually start making money from them from the get-go. We've just got a lot of a while right now for them to kind of get everything all done, especially all the taxiway foundation. A lot of that now needs to be built. Now, before we do open up these and get planes going over there, we have to do some underground road systems to access these areas. We've got an underground tunnel just there, but I'm going to turn this area here and this one there and over there as well into underground passes, so vehicles can make easy transitions. I'm going to do like a tunnel here as well, pop up over there. So we've got to make sure that the airport is accessible for every vehicle in every direction. You know what I mean? But I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I see you all soon. So goodbye.